What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Thursday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott and it's a pleasure to have you here. It's a pleasure and I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. Apologies for no video yesterday. Anyone waiting for the video and was pissed off or a little bit wounded or a little bit gutted that you didn't get a video yesterday, I'm sorry. I got up late and I was in a severe fucking rush. I just didn't have time. I'm up late again. I don't know what's going on. I missed 4 alarms off my phone. So all that about. Anyway, it's 4:45. It should be 25 to 5 now. And I can record it. But it's fucking quarter. It's nearly 10 to me. Man's got to go soon. So I'm recording now and then I'll upload it a little later as I get to work. Fuck knows. But it's getting recorded. Because people have been asking me about this. Major UK legal panel considers digital assets as a property in the UK. So I was like, boom, on Twitter. I was like, have some of that. Crypto Twitter. Major UK legal panel considers digital assets as a property. You've then got some muppet on Twitter in fucking air quote motherfuckers. Not even, just quotes. Air quotes with your fingers, you fucking tit. Quoting. They're just considering it. It says considered. That the considered property. Yeah? Gold's considered a metal, you fucking dick. Gas. I'm not even going to go down the road. I was going to do a load of analogies, no, but I'm not. I'll stick with fucking metal. If you can't get that, metal, gold is considered a metal by people. It's a metal. Crypto is considered property by major UK legal panel. If you'd have just read the fucking story, the first paragraph, today a legal panel headed by the Chancellor of the High Court, Sir Geoffrey Voss, issued a statement classifying crypto assets as property in the UK. Is that a better word for you, mate? Classifying. Is that better? Is that a better word? Is that better terminology? And your fucking quotes. Quote that shit. Clearing the path for businesses to use digital assets on blockchain. Nice. So it was reported in the Times. Clearly there's a purpose behind public consultation. Let me just click on the Times because I wanna get to the source. Get to the source. Source. Legal panel's green light for e-currencies. Crypto assets are legally equivalent. Oh, fuck off cookies. Crypto assets are legally equivalent to property. A panel of judges and lawyers has declared, clearing the way for businesses to use cryptocurrencies backed by blockchain technology. The panel, led by Senior High Court Judge Geoffrey Voss, issued a legal statement today that takes significant steps to address the uncertainty around cryptocurrencies and their underpinning systems. It says crypto assets of all of the indicative property. It explains that in the view of the senior legal figures, the novel of distinctive features possessed by some crypto assets, intangibility, cryptographic authentication, use of a distributed transacted ledger, decentralization ruled by consensus do not disqualify them from being a property. Or subscribe to continue reading. Do you know what, at times? Fuck you with your fucking subscription. As those shit per second payments have been enough. A legal statement said we have the indicator property, blah, blah, blah. The panel also explains that no, this, blah. Why does the property classification matter? Because property can be owned. And it's usually necessary to determine the location of a property in order to determine the relevant jurisdiction. In the US, there has been case law in Ohio where stolen Bitcoin was classified as property as opposed to currency under an insurance contract, and the insurer was ordered to pay out. Interesting. Sir Geoffrey Voss also holds responsibility for the business and property courts. Statement was issued by the UK Jurisdiction Task Force, part of LawTech, an industry initiative that has UK government backing. It aims to cement the UK's role as the second biggest legal jurisdiction in terms of revenues that amounted to 26 billion in 2017. The goal is already showing some dividends in the blockchain sector. A few months back, Santander issued a bond on the Ethereum blockchain. Legally, the bond documentation was all UK based, in part because the UK was seen as the favourable jurisdiction with greater certainty. Last week, Sir Geoffrey gave a speech referring to the statement. He said questions were put to a team of expert QCs and barristers, asking them to deliver a definitive statement on what English law now provides in this area. The outcome is about what they would like English law to be. Sorry. That outcome is not about what they would want English law to be. It is about what they believe English law actually to be. Hence the distinction between current law versus enacting legislation. In a lecture at the University of Liverpool back in May, Sir Geoffrey advocated his stance for crypto assets as property. It is a matter of how they are regulated. As I have already said, a clear distinction needs to be drawn between the concept of crypto assets as property on one hand and how they are to be regulated on the other hand. Statement by the panel also talks about blockchain smart contracts to create more secure and more efficient ways of implementing and automating the performance of contracts between parties. The panel says it sees a lot of potential in crypto asset systems to revolutionize agreements such as mortgages, medical research, property ownership with smart contracts in the background. All sounding a bit familiar, that ain't it, guys? Hey, it's all sounding a bit familiar. So, they considered, they classified, it was just that panel, say what you want, but it's moving in the direction and most people want it moving in. Just a little thing about the property from my perspective. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everything about the property aspect of it and XRP and that, but what I've done, and a couple of people I know have done, they bought some XRP and set up a company and gifted the company the XRP, and then in the background the company's building on other ideas and other business plans as it accumulates capital and invests in itself. Interesting idea, because in the future when the company just owns property and it does an asset swap to another property, so it swaps say XRP for the vehicle or XRP for a car, for the house, XRP for anything else of value, it becomes an asset swap, which was, again, as far as I'm aware, is more tax efficient. You're gonna have to sit with an accountant if you want it explaining to you properly. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do with your fucking value. I'm just saying it how I believe it to be, how I see it. I see Ripple gifting themselves XRP. I see Amazon tax dodging to fuck. Yeah, all these corporations and companies. So get yourself a limited company set up or just a company set up and gift it some XRP, and then it's in the corporation tax bracket, not income tax. Look after yourself that way. In the future then, the company could just gift you a fucking house. You don't need to buy a house. Let the fucking company buy it. And then when it's paid for down the line, just gift it yourself. That's what the Rothschilds do. It's what it's what all the elites do. Live like them, start thinking like them. No, but seriously, it is better off for tax purposes to own a property. It just is. Yeah. So I wanted to come on this morning and talk about that basically. I will be uploading the video once I get to work. It's too late now, I've got to go and get my boy Zach. But yeah, it will be on as soon as I can get it on. Just like I keep saying, guys, it's about patience. If you can't be patient in this game, I suggest you get the fuck out. Like they say, if you can't take the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen. If you can't handle it, fuck off, because it ain't the place for you. I've said it time and time again, you want quick gains, You can't handle this shit. Go and put the lottery on, and I hope you fucking win. Go and buy a scratch card. I hope you win the 500 grand. I hope you do, and I hope you end up ridiculously happy with it. But I'm going to be patient and wait for this new technology to take off, get adopted, and mature into something most people can't even envision yet. Yeah? Internet of value, baby. You know the script. You know the script. Don't delay. Get some today. Accumulate and wait. Live long and hodl. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Enjoy what's left of the week. Live in the moments and enjoy every second of it. We love crypto. We love XRP. And we love you. Fuck yeah. Peace.